This is a quick Rune Dragons AFK guide. These are good for alts or a low intensity activity for a main. To get there, teleport to Lithgren using a dig site pendant. Then run north. To access Rune Dragons, you'll need to have completed Dragon Slayer 2. For recommended stats, you want 90 plus in all melee stats, as well as 70 prayer for piety. Of course, the higher the better. As far as gear goes, if you're camping these, you are going to want Justiciar and the Dragon Hunter Lance first and foremost. You want to wear insulated boots to reduce the damage the lightning attack does. For ring, neck, and gloves, use your best DPS options. I prefer to use a Dragonfire shield to make this more AFK, but you can use a defender as long as you make sure your anti-fire always stays up. You can also use a Fang here if you don't have a lance. As far as inventory goes, you will want to bring 3 to 4 prayer pots, a divine or regular super combat, and a regular extended anti-fire. If you're using a defender, then bring an extended super anti-fire. I usually bring a rune pouch with alks and house tellies. You can bring a bone crusher if you want for some very minor prayer XP, but I don't bother. Other than that, just fill up the rest of your inventory with food. As far as killing them goes, there is really not much to it. First off, you'll want to pray mage and piety. You'll have to pay a bit of attention to keep your health up and stay potted. You don't want to let your prayer go down because you'll start taking more damage if you aren't praying mage. Always stay above 40 HP as this is their max hit, assuming you're praying correctly and protected against fire. If you are a bit more attentive, you can move out of their lightning floor attacks and reduce the damage taken from those. Trips, in my experience, can last anywhere from 6 to 16 kills, depending on RNG. However, I'm sure if you pay full attention to this, you can get a lot more than 16 kills in a trip. You can potentially make up to 1.4 mil an hour according to the wiki. Personally, I usually do this on mobile and pay a minimal amount of attention, so I don't get this much, but you can expect at least 1 mil an hour on the lower side. It's a lot less AFK than other alt activities like blood runes or killing Vires, but that's why it pays more gold to do this. A quick tip if you're doing this on an alt, make sure your idle notifier is on because you can die. Set the HP threshold to somewhere around 50 and prayer something like 20. With that being said, that's pretty much all there is to it, so I'll see you in the next one.